Hey everybody, welcome to Module 2 of Psychology in the Legal System. And this week we're going to be talking about police psychology and also about investigative psychology. And specifically what psychology has to offer law enforcement within those two contexts. Just a few review reminders before we get started for this week. That comments are due by midnight on Thursday and responses are due by Saturday at midnight as well. So, and again, as I said in the substance abuse video, but I'll say it again here, we decided to do one comment per question and then two responses per question. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to let me know and I can clarify. I know this is going to be some challenging material and I'm glad you guys are hanging in there. I wanted to let you know that I am going to post examples of how I would brief a case so that you can do yours and then compare it to mine if you'd like. I'll try to do that for a few weeks so that you can also see some different formats. While I showed you one format in class, that's not the only format that you can do it in. The most important thing is that you get a brief synopsis of the information down. It'll help you a lot when you're going to study for the exam, and it'll be a lot easier for you to look up the information quickly. I also find the process of briefing the case helps me to remember it in general. So reading through the case and trying to find the main points, I find that at the end of the term, then I wouldn't have to study very hard. I would remember the case automatically. So if you have briefing difficulties, definitely let me know, but I will post one. I want you guys to take a shot at it first, though, before you go ahead and look at mine. So at least give it a chance and then feel free to compare against mine if you like. I also wanted to just remind you the quiz questions. They'll be up tonight or Monday night. I also put up the Module 1 slides for your reference in case you wanted those for help with briefing as well. The other thing that's come to my attention is that maybe some people have difficulty with open book exams, and in my opinion, open book exams tend to be harder than closed book exams. The questions are a little more difficult because it is open book material. So one suggestion that I would have to help you with that is to outline as you go along. So from one week to the next, create an outline of the material as you go. And then again, at the end of the term, you won't have to do as much studying or reading because you'll have already engaged with material and started processing it. If you want examples of that as well, the only ones that I have are actually from law school, but I'm happy to share those with you if you want to get an idea of how I've set those up in the past. This week's material is going to talk about police psychology and about investigative psychology. And they're both pretty varied fields, as you'll see, and psychologists are used in a lot of different ways. Criminal profiling will be in there, which I know a lot of you will be excited about, since it seems to be an area of pretty high interest for this class in particular. But essentially, this material will give you an idea if maybe you want to follow this career path, if it's something you might be interested in eventually doing. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Thanks.